What's going on? Just felt like going live. Wow, we already got 6 people? Jeez. Give it just a few minutes.
Now you see these here? These are cows. Oh, yes. They eat grass, but you don't have to eat grass. Oh, yes. They eat grass, but you don't have to eat grass. Oh, yes. They eat grass.
Can you guys hear me? Anybody? I'm gonna just make sure you guys can hear me. All right. I just felt like winging it today, so I'm just gonna really give updates about the channel, what I plan on doing, and gosh, there's a lot of new faces. Good to see a lot of you guys. I'm just gonna make a quick Instagram post. I'm a little bit more active on Instagram and TikTok, so I just want to let you guys know. Check that out. What's going on, Reeds? So we'll give it a few more minutes. Actually, it's a pretty good group of people. Just going to do one quick link on Instagram. How are you guys doing tonight? Had a pretty good deadlift and yeah, it felt good. Just trying to promote one link. All right, we'll give it a few minutes. How was your Saturday? Give it a few more minutes. So did you guys buy anything this week? Anything good? Can't say no to that one. People are still going to smoke. Give it a few more minutes. I just made a tweet on Instagram. I'm sorry, a link on Instagram. And few more minutes. Yeah, BTI, I just changed my percentage, so hopefully I'll start buying a little bit more BTI. Um, Also Altria, it's going to be very interesting because I'm going to tell you people smoke and they don't care. So that's part of the problem with today is they just don't care. It's sad. It really is. Got 4 more minutes. We're going live. You know, I probably should have a scheduled one next time, but I just felt like winging it. So, all right, let's see. Let's see. I don't really have any predictions. All I see is their logo in the hospital like crazy. So, the revenue is going to be strong. People are still using 3M masks. They have a lot of, things for caps, a lot of, just a lot of products in the hospital, not just in the hospital, but outside the hospital. So they are in demand. I mean, if you bring value to a consumer, if you bring value, like me, like as I guess I'm considered a influencer, but if I bring value to somebody, they're going to watch more videos. If I post more videos and have knowledgeable videos, and of course it's not, financial advice, but if I'm very transparent about my uh, stocks that I buy and the dividend hikes and stuff, then people are going to keep on watching. So, I mean, that's the same thing with 3M. They bring a lot of products to the table. So, usually people are going to still use their brand. Yeah, the earplug thing's interesting. I don't, it's, they have, ins- insurance and lawyers for a reason. So, it's going to be interesting, especially with the earplug thing. Give it one more minute. I'm just going to try to. Give it All right, we're going to go live. So what is going on, YouTube Nation? This is Dark Dividend. If you guys are new to this channel and you guys are new to being live, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. So I've made a lot of adaptations towards my YouTube channel. Obviously, I'm doing my clinical rotations in nurse practitioner school. So I'm going to continue to post videos for you guys. I kind of wanted to wing this just to give you guys some updates. I definitely need to review a lot of dividend stocks. I think what I'm going to do with a lot of these shorts, there's some things that you don't need to watch 10 minutes to do, when I do a review, whether it's comparing stocks, doing dividend hike announcements, how many shares I bought, just information regarding stocks. So I am going to implement shorts on my channel. Obviously, I make money from making shorts, and it's going to attract more people. So I'm going to try to maybe get about 5 shorts a week, or maybe even 7, as well as post videos. So I'm going to be a lot more active on my channel. I'm going to still do a lot of collaborations. I'm hoping once I graduate in August, I can have more people on and do collaborations. I mean, sometimes I just text Matt Money and I'm like, all right, let's go on here. So that's kind of what's been going on. I know I was on uh, Dividend Dave's channel. Like we did an interview, and that was actually my first interview I've ever had, a collaboration interview, and that was really interesting. I'm going to still continue to try to schedule with Dividend diplomats. I know Lanny and Bert in real life. I'm going to maybe try to get with Ian, PPC Ian. I mean, he was giving me a time frame possibly to do a collaboration. So I'm really looking forward to potentially being interviewed by him. Still, debating dividend stocks with Matt Money and going on with Russ and Ryan Williams and many other people. That's It's been exciting to not only have a brotherhood and friendship with a lot of these people that you collaborate with, but I'm going to probably reveal to you my apprentice. I have a female apprentice that I've kind of been mentoring the way Gen X dividend investor kind of mentored me. And, I didn't pay any money. I just listened to him very well and listened to his wisdom, sometimes in his Discord chats privately, when it comes to dividend investing, because I was kind of new in 2019. And what's funny is a lot of stocks that I sold, I'm rebuying. So I just posted a video on DJD. It's a Dow Jones Industrial Average ETF. I'm actually buying that in Webull, and I have a Webull account because I'm going to try to mess around and do options a little bit for like play money because I started travel nursing. So I want to listen to your input with what I can do on this channel, as well as, stocks that I need to review because I had a list. I'm still looking through everything. It's just been a massive rush with this new travel assignment and starting my clinical rotations, and it's finally starting to slow down. So I wanted to go over that with you guys and see how things are looking and what you think of my shorts that I started doing, as well as what I can do on shorts. So I'm just going to listen to your input right now. So that's kind of what I just trying to do some promotions. IBM was a double beat and still looked like a hit last week. I don't really with IBM. I did have them and I got rid of them. I just the dividend growth rate kind of turned me off. And I used to do a video on Iron Mountain that I love those guys. I dropped them because there was no dividend growth and it was just kind of stagnant, and that was a turnoff for me. So there had to be a drastic change for a stock. Like I had Lumen Technologies and I dumped them. I didn't like the way the revenue was going. I didn't like the way that their dividend was stagnant, and I knew something was up. So I got rid of them, and it helped. And BGS I got rid of. I'm probably rebuy them. They have so many products out there that people use in the grocery store, and they were a little bit in debt, and I ended up selling them. But it's something that I may rebuy. You guys can speak up. I am not afraid to answer tough questions. Just trying to get a um little bit of a Just trying to promote this link a little bit more. So I wonder if, well, business development companies, there's a lot of them that I own, and I've posted numerous videos. It's hard to say which one is the best business development company. I mean, ARC's a really good one. Hercules Capital is a really good one. Uh, there's just a lot of them out there. They bring different things to the table. Like HRZN is a monthly dividend stock. Main Street Capital is a business development company. So they all bring something to the table. So it's hard to declare what's the best one because, if there's dividend hikes, there's good revenue. And remember, 90% of what they make go back to investors. That's the rule of a business development company as well as a real estate investment trust. So it's hard to tell, but I really loaded up on those for dividend income. And, they're very underrated. I have ORC. I did post a video on ORC. I'll probably have to do a remix on that. And I'll probably refer you guys to certain videos that a lot of people are bringing up in demand in shorts. So I'll have a shorts thing and say, hey, in the comment below, I have the link if you missed that a while ago, because a lot of people want, certain videos with stocks that I haven't posted on in a while. And, I can't continue to do so many remixes because I don't want to be repetitive. But that's something that I may do with the shorts, and I think that may be a good idea. And I can do dividend duels, which comparing dividend stocks, which one is better and which one's not. I actually just thought about that with Boeing. Like, what is that? Is like I'm confused. I'm very confused as to why they haven't resumed their dividend. It just that boggles me because they're always in demand, and it's understandable during a pandemic what happens, because things are pretty much shut down. But yeah, it was a weird time, that pandemic. That stuff that came out with the Pfizer guy, that got leaked, that looks really bad too. I wonder if that stock's going to take a hit. Yeah, Carnival Cruise. Those guys, I think, what is the other one? EAT. I'm surprised they did not resume their dividend yet. That kind of surprises me. They had a pretty good dividend growth, and they were almost like eBay with their dividend growth. And they all of a sudden just went, pew, which was understandable during the pandemic, but I don't think they resumed their dividend. But that is a shocker. I'm really confused as to why they did not hike or resume their dividend. It's interesting. Same with Disney. I'm very surprised Disney did not resume their dividend. I got rid of them. You ain't giving me a dividend, I don't want you. That's just it. If I put money into something, I want something out. That's just how I am. That's why I don't buy Tesla. That's why I don't buy Amazon. If they're not giving me something back as a shareholder, I don't touch them. eBay, the board of directors with eBay decided to start distributing a dividend. That put them on the map. And they're a competitor, and I don't see why Google or Amazon doesn't produce a dividend. So it's their choice, but you know, People that love dividends and passive income, that's kind of a turnoff. We got what, 12 people? See, Terry says Boeing has not recovered from their airline failures. BA lost 1.75, Vice expected 20% loss. They're ramping up hiring. They must be doing that for a reason. Like I said, it's a turnoff because they have not resumed their dividend. Airline stocks, Carnival Cruise, those guys were hit hard, and hopefully they'll start resuming their dividend. I mean, this variant appears to be rapid fire. It appears to not be as deadly as the Delta variant. I can tell you the Delta variant was probably the worst one out of all the variants. And they're starting to make money. Carnival. I mean, the baby boomers are retiring. They're going on cruises, and hopefully they'll be back. Check out BAX and MDT. I did do a video on Medtronic. That's one thing that I'll probably have to do a short and refer you guys to a video on Medtronic. I've been getting a lot of demand. I'm trying to think, BAX. Who are those guys? I'm trying to remember who they are. Baxter International. Yeah, I can do that. Ooh, they got a big dip. That's one that I can probably do. That is very interesting. I'm gonna write that down. Wow. So I'm looking right now on my phone. Just holy cow, they take a big dip. They were what, 64.31 in February 2018, 86.03 in August 2020, and now they're $46 on January 27th, 2023. I did Dow Chemical. That was another one that I did a review on. That was a very interesting one. What is my opinion on Zim? Let me tell you how many shares I own on those guys. I know I've done a few videos on Zim. I'll probably have to do a few remixes or shorts and explain why I like buying Zim, because I did post a video on them. I think I need to see. I have 44 shares of Zim. So Zim is kind of a stock that you get a dartboard and you throw it here. Let's just say the clock right here in the background is a dartboard. I might get it here. I might get it there. I might get it there. It's not the most reliable dividend stock, but when it's on the money and things are looking pretty good, the perfect timing, you get a huge dividend. Now, the Israeli taxes are one thing, but I like diversification. It's not the most reliable, but it's kind of. I'm going to hold on to it. I like the way it distributes its dividend, and I use its dividend income to buy other dividend stocks like Starbucks, like what are some other ones that I like? Tyson Foods, Bank of America, those type of stocks. So that's why I have it, to buy more dividend stocks. It's kind of a strategy I have. And that's one thing I may implement again with QYLD, RYLD, and XYLD, to really just have those guys turbocharging my dividend portfolio with the passive income from them. Do I invest abroad? I'm not sure the way you're asking that question. What's going on, Shamir? Energy Transfer, I may rebuy. I did get rid of them. I didn't like the dividend growth. Um, I'll have to do a remix on those guys. It wouldn't hurt. I mean, with my travel nurse money now, I'm going to pay off my semester like pretty fast soon. And I'm going to have some play money, and Energy Transfer might be a stock to do play money or, some covered calls with on Webull. So I do have a Webull account now. That's kind of my play money portfolio. It's going to take a while for me to master the covered calls and stuff, how to get that down. But, once I get that down, that'll turbocharge my dividend portfolio. Oh, Shamir, I sold AQN, and I don't know if I'll rebuy it or not. It's really cheap though. But the thing that really turns me off with those guys is they did not allow dividend reinvesting. I can't predict the market. I just dollar cost average, Manny. Um, I mean, it's an in-demand company. I cannot tell you how many times I meal prep with those guys, and I really like them. Look, if it's up, if it's down, I'll buy it. Won't buy it. I mean, it just depends. But I'm going to dollar cost average with Tyson Foods and hopefully get to 200 to 400 shares and really just fire away. JBSAY. Yeah, I'll look at it. See, the nice thing now is a lot of you guys are asking about and making requests about a lot of these managed funds. I could do a quick shorts on a lot of these if I like them or if I don't like them. So that will be convenient now. Close-ended funds, I don't mind doing that. And the other thing with Tyson Foods I was going to bring up, inflation sucks right now. And if you're a consumer and you're paying all that for gas, you're not going to be buying steak as much. And believe me, when you're in cutting mode, chicken and Tyson chicken, oh my gosh, that's all I do is I'm starting my cutting mode. That's why I'm drinking more water versus IPAs. So I don't know if you ask Hidden Freedom, White Claw counts as water. So I guess he would be okay with that. But yeah, it's something that I'm even pulling back on, not going out as much and eating as much steak or anything. So that's one thing that I'm even doing. I like baking Tyson chicken. So what I do is I put it in the oven at 350, like for their in my oven. I may just do a shorts, just going over that with meal prepping. And really, I just put it in at 350 for 45 minutes and then take it out. And there you go. You got McCormick seasoning and you got Tyson chicken. So that's 2 into 1. How can I make a dividend for every day? It might be possible. Um, uh, there's got to be a dividend schedule where you can do that, but you would have to own a lot of stocks. Do I look up other dividend companies and other stock changes around the world? No, I don't, but I don't mind doing that. LW. Um, write that one down. I think my biggest buy probably recently was CubeSmart. That one was huge. I felt I knew I needed to go in and get that one. That might be my best move I make for 2023 is buying CubeSmart. CUBE. I posted a video on that. If you guys, I wonder if you guys saw it or not, but that one I really went in and got that one, and I feel like so good about that move. Like every day, I just love it. Is that LW? Yeah, I can look into that. Yeah, I mean the market's kind of crazy, and the best way to call the market, the world market, is I just call it bipolar. It's up, it's down. You just can't predict it. It's like dating someone that's has issues and crazy. You just don't know what you're going to get. So dollar cost averaging and sometimes buying super dips is nice. Wow, you bought 200 shares of Cube at 39.49.5. Good for you. Holy cow, that's some nice dividend income right there. Their revenue's strong, and they have some serious potential for even better dividend growth. I went in and bought Stag. For the monthly dividends. I love monthly dividend stocks, and I know Prologis runs circles around them, but it's just good to diversify. Have some industrial REITs. I had a lot of medical REITs. I have industrial REITs with Stag. I have IIPR. I needed a little bit more diversification, so I kind of feel good about that move. And plus, I'm earning monthly dividends, so that's always a bonus. Life store LSI, the video I did is another one. I probably will say your name wrong, but um, is that done? Maybe I apologize if I say your name wrong, but um, it's good to have. What I like doing is having monthly dividend stocks and quarterly dividend stocks, and I like being diversified in many sectors. So I like being in all the sectors. Now, right now, on. I'm really sorry. Sorry. I'm really hard on the real estate sector and the real estate sector right now. And those guys, it's taking a while for them to rebound. That's why I've been buying Jackson Financial. I threw $200 down in Key Corp. I have Regions Financial that I'm going after. Huntington Bank shares. It's taking a while for those guys to rebound, and I'm just going in. Same thing with CubeSmart. I mean, a lot of these stocks and real estate investment trusts are not doing too hot against the S&P. So that's why I'm just buying them probably for 2 years. Do I own Johnson & Johnson? I do not own Johnson & Johnson. That's probably one I'll get in the long term. And I mean, they have so many good products. Probably Tylenol is their biggest product. And I can tell you in healthcare, we usually like people taking Tylenol first over non-steroid anti-inflammatories like Advil, Aleve, naproxen, because there can be there's a lot of negatives with non-steroid anti-inflammatories. One is a potential GI bleed or ulcers. Another one is it can put stress in your kidneys. So we really promote Tylenol first, and Johnson & Johnson is huge on Tylenol. And people, unfortunately, are getting more obese. And the problem is, when you have stress in your joints, you're going to need to take Tylenol and stuff. And that's the other issue. So I see these guys being very strong. That's one that I probably should have. NEM, I can do a video on them. That's why I bought a notebook right here to write stuff down. T Rowe is solid. Arbor Realty Trust, I call it the unicorn stock. That's probably my favorite dividend stock. Something drastic has to happen to those guys to screw up. And I mean, the revenue's been good. They're a high yield dividend stock. Their dividend distribution is really good, and they've beaten the S&P in the past 5 years. And they're a mortgage-backed real estate investment trust. That's crazy. I think. Let's see. JB say there was a company that Matt Money invested in, and he gets a lot of money from those guys. So I'll have to confirm with him which one he has, but he's doing pretty well with that. So yeah, wow, we got 25 people on here. I'll probably do a video on Starwood Properties. A lot of people want me to do a video on them. I still have OHI. I have ARC. It's a really solid business development company. Obviously O. I mean, I have more than 100 shares of O, so I like it. Do you think VFC will keep paying and raising their dividend? That's a good question. That sounds like that might be a YouTube video for the future. What do I think about buying some Activision Blizzard? So I heard it was kind of a block with Microsoft acquiring them. I'd have to look a little bit more in depth with those guys to see how what's going on with that. But Activision Blizzard was they have some amazing games, and I think professional gaming is only going to get bigger. Do I have DEA or Cold? I do not have either ones. Maricold Realty Trust is a very solid real estate investment trust. I have posted a video on them and why they're so valuable for consumers, because stuff that they have goes straight to the grocery stores the way they are. Just trying to get a few more people on here. Probably, I mean, I own Coca-Cola. That's one. Um, I'm sure they'll be strong regardless. I mean, those three you mentioned, people are buying their products. I could do a video. That's probably one thing I need to start doing is a lot more international stocks and reviewing them, because I know a lot of you guys are from numerous areas around the world. So we should probably respect the regions that you're in as well and discuss pretty good dividend stocks. So I will probably start doing that. No, I have not looked at them. RFI, RQI, I could probably do a shorts on them. Doesn't That's not a bad idea. So I'm writing stuff down. More Canada and Indian stocks. All right, I could do that. I know Shamir would be the first person to invest in White Claw if they went public. Just kidding. Yeah, the thing with India is uh, the thing with India is, so production went to China, okay, and now it's starting to go to India. So this manufacturing, it's starting to shift. The way I'm seeing things is it's starting to shift. I could be wrong, but it's going from China to India. And then eventually it will go from India to Africa. That's probably what will happen. I mean, I've had conversations with people that, were in the manufacturing business when actually over here in Northeast Ohio, which is a Rust Belt area. Um, I mean, manufacturing was beautiful. Youngstown was a gold mine, Akron was good. Um, Barberton was a huge area for steel mills. They had some of the best drums that you can have with making stuff, and all that went to China. And it appears that things will probably change to India. Honestly, I think that's what the trends are. I could be totally wrong, but that's just the way I'm seeing it. Yeah, I mean, Youngstown is Tim, are you from Youngstown? But that area, there's two a lot of the Catholic schools in Youngstown closed. And the other thing with Youngstown is their Catholic high schools are in big trouble. And there may be no Catholic high schools in Youngstown because everybody moved out of the area. So that's what I find very interesting. I mean, there was a powerhouse called Youngstown Cardinal Mooney and also Youngstown Ursuline, and they've produced a lot of talent. I was actually talking to Matt Money about Daryl Clark, who was a quarterback at Penn State. My high school, my team faced him during the season, and all that production in Youngstown. It's not a good area. It's a terrible area. Oh, I see. Bowling Green. My cousins went to Bowling Green, got her teaching license there. Arbor, I mean, it's probably my favorite REIT. I mean, um, VDY. I'm not sure who that is. It's a good question. Oh, Vanguard. I have ETFs with them for my traditional IRA. Just marking. How about Arbor and Hercules Capital? There's no versus. It's both. That's my answer. Um, SCHD. It's a really good one. Really good dividend growth. Price per share is blown up like crazy. JEPI, I'm gonna probably rebuy. SDHD or JEPI, I'd probably say SDHD for long run. And again, I'm not giving financial advice, so I'm just letting you know. Not a shocker that they just raised their dividend. I mean, they're a beast. Yeah, I have like a high percentage in buying a lot of those guys like Hercules Capital and such for my M1 finance portfolio. I'm ready for that dividend income to really kick off. I lost count of how many stocks I own. I'm actually going to have to calculate that and my estimated dividend income. So that'll probably be a shorts. I'm going to have some fun doing that. JEPQ, I'm probably going to be buying them eventually. A lot of people that I see on Twitter own both JEPI and JEPQ and just love it with the income that it produces. So very good income that they have, and seems very interesting. I mean, I did post a video on them, I think, recently. Might be something where I throw like 1,000 a week, potentially in a covered call ETF ETN section. Just trying to see if we got anything. Just trying to see if I can get more people on. Yeah, I honestly own a lot of stocks. I'm not holding back either. So we got 17 people. That was not bad for tonight. That was really that was nice. I could maybe try to go. I don't think I have a clinical rotation next week, so I may go live next week and try to plan it. I like I said, I'm a buy and hold forever type person. So, um, I don't normally buy low and sell high. The only time I did do that is when I sold IIPR, and then lo and behold, I rebought it. Yeah, JEPQ and JEPI are monthly, so that's one thing just to keep an eye on. So we got about 15 minutes left. Do you have any other comments? Look at that, 20 people. That's pretty good. 21. It's pretty good for tonight. Just kind of winging it. Any stocks in the defense sector? I may have to do a video on that. Amazon, Google, if they had a dividend, I would buy them. Philly looks pretty good. I am hoping that Joe Burrow and the Bengals win. Just because he's from Athens, Ohio, and two, the Bengals have never won a Super Bowl. So I kind of like the underdog teams and go from there. I can do some videos on defense stocks. LHX, I'll do a video. Aries, that's a good one. I'll probably do a video on them individually as well. Yeah, I don't understand how Urban Meyer can let somebody like that go. My buddy was an offensive coordinator for Akron St. Vincent St. Mary. And in the Final Four game, they were beating Athens, where Joe Burrow was at. And they were, I think they were beating Athens by 14 or so. And then he just went crazy in the second half. And they beat St. Vincent St. Mary in 2014. St. V was ready for a three-peat, knocked them out. And unfortunately, they lost to Toledo Central Catholic in the championship. But Herman and Urban Meyer actually asked my buddy, and he was almost going to be a GA at Bowling Green back in the day, but since he had kids, he really, you can't just drop everything and be a GA because you don't make any money. And he literally told Herman and Urban Meyer that was the best high school quarterback he's ever seen. And sounds like he's right. I still can't believe they let him go and chose Dwayne Haskins over him. What do you think about AT&T as a dividend hold? I'll probably have to do a remix on them. Thoughts on Jeppy? Probably have to do another remix. A lot of you guys want me to do one. It's a good question. Jeppy, I mean, it's great for income. Yeah, I kind of joined the Wendy's train. I like the way things are going with those guys, and they hike their dividend, which is exciting. It's very exciting to see those guys hike their dividend. So hopefully I'll be rebuying them. Yeah, Youngstown State had a pretty good program back in the day. I know with Bo Pelini recently, they lost in the national title, I think, or one of the games closer to the national title. But that was the last run they had. That was probably, 2016 or so, 2017. I remember watching that game. It's a hell of a game to watch. And yeah, they had some teams. Mount Union over here in Lake Erie College, they're starting to do pretty well. That's out in Paynesville over here, and I live in Lake County, so Lake Erie College is really picking it up. Mount Union's doing pretty well. Ashland's doing pretty well. So there's some pretty good football over here. VC, oh, I love those guys. VC Properties is beautiful stock. Rhythm, yeah, I've been buying them too. I'm ready for them to start buying other stocks. GLPI is another one that I like as well. So I own both of them. I'll have to do a remix with NYCB. What's going on, Gorilla Nurse? Everything Money, they live in Fairlawn pretty close. I do not mind hanging out with those guys and doing a collaboration video. I may bring something up to these guys, and I don't know if they would allow me to, hang out with them in their studio and discuss maybe a stock or dividend stock. But I don't mind doing a collaboration with them. I think that would be pretty cool. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to do a video on PGRE. Really think when they called out Jeremy Lafar for pumping a stock that there was going to be some legal things involved or slander or something, so they had to apologize. And the one guy was like on his hands and knees begging and calling him a good guy, and I was on the phone with him and blah blah blah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he made something up or something like that, or they threatened legal action, and that's what happened. Oh, Ryan, yeah, he's a good guy. We were just talking about meal prep, and I was on the phone with him and stuff. And yeah, I don't mind going on his channel and just doing collaborations and stuff for discussing dividend stocks. It's he's a pretty chill dude, and kudos for him. Getting out into going from California to Vegas, he really likes it. He's showing me photos of his gym, and I'm like, damn, pretty jealous. And if I ever go out there, I'll definitely party with him. Picked up more EPD, IPR, MMM, and MATV. Ooh, I may have to do one MATV. Get who's MATV? I'm just trying to double check. So Gorilla Nurse, which area are you from? Hmm. Yeah, I'll probably do a video on those guys. Oh, it's got to be cold over there right now. I'm hoping those guys pick up with their football. I'm telling you, if those guys had a quarterback a few years, they would beat Ohio State. It's got about 5 minutes left. Any requests or anything before I conclude everything? Dish, I can maybe do a video on them. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a video on those guys. My gorilla nurse after reading that, that's pretty attractive. I should probably do a video on them. Ugh, 8 days. My new travel assignment sucks. I can't wait till I'm done in April. This place is a hellhole. Um, Very disorganized compared to my previous assignment. Clinicals are going really well. I'm doing internal medicine, so it's with a physician that was at my previous hospital out here in Lake County. So I know him pretty well, and he knows how to grill me well. Because I'm very open to you know constructive criticism. So he's very good and intense, just kind of the way I like it. So he really gets me going and motivates me. So it's good. It's a really good internal medicine rotation, and I have to do another one in August before I graduate. But nephrology is very interesting. It's really a shame, and I posted numerous videos about pharmaceutical stocks and you know uh, like Pfizer with their blood pressure meds. People aren't taking their blood pressure meds, and their kidneys are getting fried, and they're getting in dialysis. So young people, and it's really concerning. Rise in diabetes, rise in hypertension. These pharmaceutical companies. This is why people invest in them. To this is why they make money. And unfortunately, people are getting sicker, and people want the instant gratification with certain medications. Instead of trying to lose weight the right way and having discipline, people take drugs to try to lose weight, and it's crazy. And really, it's very eye opening, and it makes sense why people are on so many blood pressure meds after doing nephrology rotations. People don't show up. You find out a week later, people die. I mean, it's kind of sad. I mean, I see people say I graduated in 2004 in high school, and you just don't even recognize people. Like they don't, or they're, um, yeah, it's crazy. I think nationwide everybody's holding. And to be honest with you, I don't think there is a nursing shortage. I just think they pissed off so many nurses that people are just leaving and not putting up with management anymore, and going to other locations and just floating around trying to find a home. And it's not going to get better. Yeah, one of my buddies lives out in Wisconsin too, that I went to nursing school with. He said like what 30 miles for some like hospitals and stuff, and it's just very interesting. No one wants to do it because they know what's going on. So I mean, there's other ways to make money. Honestly, I mean, I'm kind of hoping my YouTube channel just blows up and I don't have to be a nurse or work in healthcare, because things have changed so much, and it's really changed a lot. going to probably conclude in about 2 minutes. Any more requests? Yeah, I could retire on dividends. HESM. I can look at that one. Give it maybe 1 more minute. I will have a video for you guys early tomorrow as well. GLW. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow after my videos, and make sure you hit that notification bell if you haven't for this channel. I'm going to be posting a lot of shorts. I'm going to be posting a lot of videos, and I think it'll be fun doing shorts. And, already I'm getting some views from that. So I think I know the right way to do it and have you guys engaged. But if I don't, please speak up that you're getting bored or I need to switch it up, because I want to make it engaging and attractive, because like I said, there's some video. I'm not going to try to post a 10-minute video when I can do a shorts comparing stocks too. So I just want to make it clear as well. All right, you guys have a good one, and thank you for being amazing. I mean, we were up to, I think, 27 people popped on here, and it wasn't even organized. So I just said I'm winging it. So I appreciate you guys being very loyal subscribers. I also have a TikTok, and I also have an Instagram. So I will probably start posting my links on there as well. So you guys take care and have a good one.